How's it going, guys? Welcome back, and today we are playing some more Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, last we left off we had to choose our poem for the next day, so let's do this. We're going to go death. Hell yeah. See, why? Why do you like all of the fucked up stuff? I don't get it. Sayori, you're a Madden. Sparkle, let's go Sparkle. Despise. Incapable. Extraordinary. Papa, let's go that one. Whirlwind, sure. Clumsy, love, why not? Tragedy, why? Oh, Sayori, you're a strange gal, okay, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. Entropy, I don't even know what that word means. Contamination, I knew you were gonna. Yuri, I knew you were gonna love that one. Fickle, let's go fickle. I don't care. Bed, raindrops, spinning, sweet, romance. Fester, I knew you were gonna like that. Of course you were gonna like that. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Brandon. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get in a good mood, but I guess it's always the simple things with you in anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No, thanks. Huh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Huh? Why that all of a sudden? Okay, I just realised the face cam wasn't recording. But who cares, it doesn't matter. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles on the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the table. Only 2 small coins fell out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so, that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Huh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in the book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Brandon to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved in that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's fun inside of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That. Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside of us, isn't there? Oh, God. I don't like that you said that, Yuri. See? You're sus. I don't trust it. You're baiting me out, and I don't like it. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Pwah! Yeah! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was... Huh? A cookie. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid retribution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just going to give it to you, but then I heard you blab about cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears over the wrapper and takes one big bite. So good. Oh, God. Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. We're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes one bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Oh, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Oh, that's so evil, bro. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori... Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the club room. Where's Monika anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. It's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monika quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. Well, what held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware that you played music as well, Monika. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monika. Monika looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Brandon. See, I hate when they say stuff like that because it just sounds so weird. And I don't like it. It creeps me out. This is why I don't play these type of games. You know, it's like Senpai-kun. Monika smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapades. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Okay, why? I want to know why. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my end and end up listening on Sayori's conversation with Monika. We're probably going to seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our last chance to show everyone that literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori's taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, just completely ignores her. Anyway, we'll still need to work out the details of the event itself. Okay, so there's an event going on apparently. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies an unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all. Same. Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Oh god, there you are. How you doing? I open my eyes to find Sayori's face, filling my vision. I nearly fall out my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't a napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. No, never less time for anime. I don't actually watch anime. I've watched I think I've watched like a few episodes of One Punch Man, and then I've watched like the first season of Attack on Titan. That's about it. I don't know. I could never really get into it. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that too loud. I glance over my shoulder to see Monika overheard. It's true though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Huh? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Huh? Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Yuri's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need to brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get it right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look at your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. Is there? Where? I don't see it, but I guess you're right, probably. I don't know. I tried to wipe the stain off with my finger, but nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. You don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Huh? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to put on a blazer from top to bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Okay, this is super weird. I don't like this. I'm not into Sayori that way at all. She's too like kawaii this for me. I don't like it, you know? This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it has been to a friend who does these kinds of things. Huh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. This button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit to you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner than it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger then. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Yeah, to be fair, I don't think it really matters. Phew, that's so much better. Sayori puts her arms down and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he couldn't even let you do things like this. Then I wouldn't be able to let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would, yeah? Anyway. So that's why I keep it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Huh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I did an extra fine on there. Did you notice that? Yeah. Just off the top of my head, because I'm an intellectual. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everybody. Eh? Monika suddenly calls out, why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Brendan, I can't wait for you to read yours. Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve a poem. Okay, now it's poem time. Who should I show up? Yuri. Let's go, Yuri. Let's see what you've got written for today. This is pretty good, Brendan. Were you influenced by seeing everyone's writing styles yesterday? I guess you could say that. I was also a bit surprised by how differently everyone writes, so I respect you for trying new things. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings. Also, I'm putting on a little bit more of a voice for her just because she's got the creepy vibe going right now, and I just kind of want to stick to it. And write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. Legit, so many words that this girl uses just freaks me out, okay? Maybe it's because I'm stupid. Okay, maybe it's because my brain isn't big and wrinkly like hers, but I just can't. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me a poem. The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an ordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom, the bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, my urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife, the very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Oh, perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feel myself again. Sounds like you've got a thing for knives, Yuri. And blood and bread. You really like your bread and knives, don't you? I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. Oh, I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. Okay, see, that's why you creep me out, Yuri, because you just wrote a poem about cutting stuff up and knives, okay, and indulging in really, like, creepy stuff, and then you just went, yeah, it's about hobbies. Not happy. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself?
Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Brandon?
Well, yeah, I guess I do.
I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other in our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's show our poem to Natsuki. Natsuki, what you think? Well, I can admit it's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort. That's good. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Oh, you think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be one of the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori is a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. Ugh, that was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. I could say we each take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favourite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I try not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She's probably talking about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. That's a lot darker than your last poem, Natsuki. Okay. This is straight up bullying. Okay. What's going on here? I feel like this has got to do with her liking manga. Because she keeps it very secret. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was too short. Yeah, because it seemed like yesterday, when manga got brought up, she was really defensive about it, and she keeps it in the closet, so I don't know. Possibly. Maybe I'm wrong. I just kind of get that vibe. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realise how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks my... That doesn't matter, it can be about anything. It is about her manga. Spot on, I knew it. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everything has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out they'd make fun of you for or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? Exactly. Positive vibes, Natsuki. Positive vibes, okay? That's what we got to understand, because that's all the world is, okay? That's all everyone's trying to do in life. They're just trying to be happy, okay? And as long as they're not hurting anyone, let them be happy. Who cares? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Huh, that's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviours and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it sounds like she's learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Okay, so I feel like Natsuki's warming up to us at this point. I really feel like she is. We'll go for Sayori next. Let's go Sayori. What you got to say, Sayori? Hey? What are you saying? Oh my goodness. This is so good, Brandon. Huh? I love it. Especially after yesterday's poem. You're too honest sometimes, Sayori.
No, but really, I want to put this on my wall. Can I?
Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why.
Because I have no idea what I like either.
Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's.
You sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Huh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Brandon poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Me Brandon poem special. That's what we're saying.
Like I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. You really are.
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of the whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah, me neither.
Huh? Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Oh, you want me to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Huh?
Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep that in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes I like a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for?
Bittersweet.
Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Happy and sad?
I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy things the most. But sometimes when I have a little rain cloud on your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. Eh, it is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Brennan. I should go write that down, then you can read my poem now, okay? Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. Jesus Christ. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to be wasted. There's no time to waste. I put in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in a bottle, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way, down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams, friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off the bottle caps, it doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more, my friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry, do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts and in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Oh, yeah, okay. Natsuki, not Natsuki, Sayori, what's going on? Because that was dark. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did.
Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monika taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Ah, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm going to keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Oh, Jesus, that was rough. I don't know how to feel about that one, man. You were really, really, like... Yeah, like, that one was kind of deep and, like, emotional. I mean, I hope Sayori's okay. Monika, what you say, Monika? Hi again, Brandon. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monika. Alright, I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Ah, well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. Sounds like you two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. Also, if I make like a spelling error, or when I speak I don't say it properly or whatever, you're going to have to forgive me, because if you don't, and I just keep trying to repeat myself, we're going to be sat here all day, okay, because I'm not that great when it comes to speaking. I don't know why, I stutter a lot, is what I'm trying to say. Even if you show it different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poems. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has a kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colours, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colours, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony. Cacophony. What? Cacophony? I don't know what that word is, okay? I don't like this, like, font that they're using. Cacophony of meaningless noise. I bet I sound like such a moron because I can't even tell what that says. Put it down in the comments because I've got no clue. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. I know them ones, okay? I know maths, okay? Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. It says load me. Why does that say load me? Oh god, that's terrifying. Save me, and then it says load me. Huh. That's strange. Okay. Whatever. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? What? Why did it say load me at the bottom? Okay. Let me look, okay? Because I've got stuff here. Characters. They're all there. I can go into here. There's nothing in here. Saves. Yeah, there's nothing in here, bro. It was just like load me, but there's nothing in here to load, so... Common, angle, audio... I don't know. I mean, I'm guessing I'm not really supposed to be going in here, so... I think I just need to stick to the game folders... and the character folders. That's all I can really get from this, I think. But, yeah. I'm not gonna mess with that right now. I guess it's just like the way I write. Yeah, sorry, I think that load me part threw me off there, and I was like, it says load me, so maybe there's something in the thing, but I guess not. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of a thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. Yes, it did. Okay, if that load me was at the top with the rest of it, I wouldn't have thought anything of it. But because you put it right at the bottom, I thought maybe it was like a secret, okay?
It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be an abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game.
Huh. Oh. Okay then. Let's save. Yeah, let's save that there. Because that wasn't a writing tip. That was telling me to save.
You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Oh.
Okay everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. Well, we'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayuri has been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets that we can give out during the event.
Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event.
Ah, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing.
Performing?
Monika?
Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event.
But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayuri's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time.
Sayuri, who's been colouring a poster, holds it in front of us for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monika? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you?
Well, I did.
Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys! No, Sayuri, I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room of full people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it.
Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayuri looks worried.
I guess it leaves me no choice.
I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayuri and Monika have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but
it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get over it. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri?
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expression faces.
I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Why do you keep saying stuff like this? Yuri, you're freaking me out, girl. Right? You're freaking me out. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the other main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monika! This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monika flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. Okay, I am going to leave this video here because we are running out of time. But in the next episode, we will pick it back up. We'll, because I think now we're getting into some of the creepier stuff. Because I think now we're going to get into the, they're going to start reciting the poems and we'll have the event. And then the event is when things all start to pick up a bit. So far, there hasn't been much creepy stuff. I think there's been a few more creepy, odd things here and there with this one. I think Yuri, her poem was about as dark as I expected. I have a sneaky suspicion that she's into knives. So Yuri and Natsuki's poems were a lot darker than I thought they were going to be. Monika, I don't really know what to think about Monika yet. She seems okay. She's broke the fourth wall once, and it also said "load me" in the in her poem, so it's kind of freaking me out. But who knows? I guess we'll see what comes out of this. But anyway, guys, I'm going to leave this video here. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you're new here. And I will see you guys in the next video.